Okay. Ooh. Wow.
It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Key, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I installed and curled this really luscious and soft hair that I received from Nadula Hair. Nadula went ahead and sent me this 24-inch 150 density straight 13x4 frontal wig. And just a disclosure, I already filmed this video before, and I show you that I colored my hair and plucked it and bleached the knots, but that video was deleted. So we're back again. But I got the same exact look for you guys. So if you saw this on my Instagram story and you was wondering if I was filming it, yes, this is what I was doing. This is it. I will have the link to this wig down below in the description box for you guys to shop if you're interested. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on the post notifications so you know when your girl makes a new video. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up beforehand. This hair came out so bomb. It's so cute. Absolutely love it. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, make sure you keep on watching. All right, you guys. So I already have my hair braided and my wig cap on. My makeup looks good. Anyways, I already have my hair braided and my wig cap on. This is the wig right here. So it is 24 inches. I dyed this wig jet black and I bleached the knots and I added layers. Reason being because this was installed and the video that I recorded for this video originally from start to finish got deleted. So we're gonna be installing it again today. Hopefully this footage does not get deleted because I am this close. Okay, so this cap is a little bit lighter than me, so I'm gonna use my cream foundation from Ruby Kisses, the one that you get from like the beauty supply store. This is in the shade level 9. It's a little bit darker than me. It's like not exactly my shade, but it's beauty supply store, so it's whatever. So I'm just gonna take some of this and rub it on my cap. If you see me looking to the side, I'm looking at the mirror, and if you hear meowing, it's my cat. She's trying to get into the room while I'm recording, but she just be making a mess. When I tell you she's a menace, she's a menace. Like, I'm not even lying. All right, so I have my cap all foundationed up. I'm not gonna do the ball cap method. I feel like I've been doing it so much that it's like starting to take a toll on my edges. Thankfully they're not like too bad. I just feel it coming, so I'm not even gonna risk it. So we're just gonna leave the cap like this. Right, we about to get cute, y'all. All right, so with this wig, like I said in the beginning, it is a 13x4. This is the spacing inside, so you don't really have like a lot of room on the very side, so you can't do a super deep part, but you could get away with like a slight part on the edges of where the lace ends on the inside here. It also has 3 combs, so it has 1 comb in the back and 2 combs on the side where the lace ends, and also like, you know, the adjustable band at the bottom. I already tightened it, so I'm gonna start with the comb in the back and then just hook that into the back here, and then we'll start laying the lace in the front. All right, so this is what we're working with. Don't mind my deodorant, okay? At least you know I use it. All right, so the wig is on, and this lace is so good. It's giving a girl scalp, and we love that when we wear wigs. So before I started recording, I actually went ahead and hot combed all the baby hairs and everything and the flyaways back. So I'm just gonna pin it back with some clips while I start to lay my layers of my glue. So now that I know exactly where I want to install it, I'm just gonna slightly push it back so that it's not too far off when I actually put it on top of the glue. The glue I'm using to do this install is the Bold Hold glue, like the regular one. Don't mind my nails. I have black dye stains on my nails. I need to get them done. Meow. Yes, this is the Bold Hold Extreme Cream lace glue. I used to use Ghost Bond, but Ghost Bond breaks me out after like a day of it being on my skin. I start getting irritated. I start like itching where it's at, and then it has like a rash and bumps and stuff. So I stopped using Ghost Bond. To be honest, like I said before, I didn't use Bold Hold for the last install. I actually used the Ebin spray, which is 10 out of 10 recommend. by the way. But yeah, I'm trying to like wean myself off of using glue when I do my wigs because I'm not really into it anymore, but for the sake of this video I'm using my bolt hold. And I'm not really planning on leaving this wig on too long, so I'm probably just gonna do 2 layers. Normally I do like 3 or 4, so I'm only gonna do 2 layers for this wig. And when I put my glue, I like starting in sections, so I do the very center first, and then I do the sides, and then I do dots. I don't do like a line. I like doing dots because it's easier for me to spread the product without going overboard. And then I'm just using a really small makeup brush, or sometimes I use like the end of my razor, my eyebrow razor, to spread it, but I don't even know where that is right now. So I'm just gonna use this makeup brush. I don't really use it that much. I'm just gonna use that to spread out the glue. All right, so now that my 2 layers are clear, I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna lay this exactly where I want to. And I tend to like stretch out my lace on my forehead because I hate when my lace ripples. It just looks so weird on my head when it ripples. So yeah, just stretch it out and then lay it, and I press it in with my fingers to make sure it's in there really good. And I'm just taking my comb and combing my hairs back. I don't want them to get stuck in the glue. I also don't want them to just be all over the place because I did press it in with my fingers. So I'm just combing all of these hairs back while like pressing the lace into my skin as well. Perfect example, you see how this is lifting right here even though I laid the glue down? That's fine. We could go back in and just put a little slight dot and lay it down. But if it was glue all the way up here, now that's even more work. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on both of the sides, and then I'm gonna come back when it's time to put my elastic back on. Okay, my lace is laid. Well, it's not fully laid yet. It's glued down, but it's not laid. But we're gonna get it laid. But yeah, everything is glued down. I'm gonna continue to keep these clips in, and I'm just gonna pull out my baby hairs really quickly with my comb so that I could hot comb it forward. Also, when you're doing this, take your time, because even though there's lace on your head, that doesn't mean that you can't get burnt. And I burn myself all the time because I have no patience at times when it comes to like baby hairs. Alright, so obviously I still have some long hairs in there. I took out a little bit more because I kind of lost the place of where my baby hairs were originally, but that's fine. At least this time I get to show you how I cut them. But before I do that, I'm gonna lay my lace for about 10 minutes with my elastic band, and I'm gonna use my ebon spray and just spray along my hairline before I put the elastic back on, because I just feel like it helps the melt like really settle in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just spraying. Not too much, but just along my hairline, and it also helps my baby hairs kind of like lay down a bit more too. All right, so I'm just taking my elastic band and laying everything down. All right, so like I said, I'm just gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna come back. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes, a little bit over that. I'm gonna take my hot comb and I'm just gonna hot comb all of the other hair back really quickly. Whew, so hot. Okay, now all of that is pushed back. I'm gonna cut my baby hairs. I like using a razor comb as of lately. I used to use like my little eyebrow scissor before, but I like the jaggedness that you get when you use a razor comb. So I like using a razor comb to cut my baby hairs, and I like cutting them when they're in the under the elastic band so that it's like still, it's not moving all over the place. So I'm just taking the shorter side of my razor comb and I'm just pulling that hair up and then just cutting it away. Baby hairs are cut. I'm about to take the elastic band off, and I already have my mini flat iron heating up. This is the H2 Pro Mini Min. This is what it looks like. It's nothing too crazy. I'm actually trying to buy new flat irons. I already know what pencil flat iron I want for like my edges and baby hairs and stuff, because this is a little bit too thick. Like, it's small, but it's still a little bit too thick for me. And I also want to get a new flat iron because the flat iron that I have works wonders. It's like the old reliable, but I need a new one. And also a curling iron, because the curling iron I have, it be picking and choosing when it want to heat up to the max or it want to be just warm, and I don't like that. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, this is what the lace is giving. It's giving scalp. It's giving scalp. So I'm gonna curl my baby hairs. I'm gonna curl them up so they could look a little bit more fluffy than when you curl them down. When you curl them down, they lay super flat. When you curl them up, it still has like a fluffy kind of finish to it. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna curl it going up. If all of the hair would go into the flat iron, and that is what that looks like on the side. We're getting places. We're getting places. Just keep in mind when you do your baby hairs a little bit shorter like me, it's gonna be harder to get everything kind of curled up, so it just takes patience. And of course, you don't have to do them this short. This is just my personal preference when I do my baby hairs lately. But yeah, I just like doing them this short. It looks a little bit more realistic or natural. I'm not using mousse. I'm actually using my Kiss Edge Fixer Max Hold Edge Control. I haven't really used mousse on my edges. I've always been scared to use mousse on my edges because I felt like it was just gonna like lift the lace up, but I found out like a trick to doing that, so maybe next time I will try that. But for right now, we're using some edge control, and I'm not using too much. I mostly keep it like right on the start of the hair where it's attached to the lace. I don't put it on the end so that it still looks like flipped up kind of. You'll see once I start laying it. Put the edge control on the very top. I didn't put it on the ends of the hair. And I'm just gonna brush that into place with where I want it to be. And that's that. The rest of this, the bottom part is still kind of movable. It's not like just stuck on my forehead. So that's why I like putting it towards the top and not throughout the whole baby hair. She's cute or whatever. No, she's cute. Right, the baby hairs are done and it's looking real cute. Not too much, not too little, just right. Now that the baby hairs are done, I'm gonna get into styling this hair, doing the parting and curling it. I had this wig on the side part, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I just love jet black hair. Just does something to me. And once again, I colored this hair jet black. I did not receive it jet black. It came in a natural 1B color. Right now, I'm just kind of like mapping out where I want my part to be, and I want it to be on this side instead of the other side. So I figured out where I want my parting. So I'm gonna start hot combing the rest of the hair into place. And to do that, I'm using my Kee'Ana slick stick, and I'm just gonna rub that on the roots of the hair. All right, yeah, so I'm just gonna start hot combing everything into place in the directions where I want everything to fall. Okay, everything is hot combed into place. I'm just gonna define my part. I'm using like a really small makeup brush. This is what it looks like. And I'm using the cream foundation that I used under the cap. And I'm just gonna define my parting space really quickly. Okay, we are looking real good, real nice, real cute. All right, so now that we're looking real good, the hair is laid on top, the part is defined. we're gonna go ahead and curl this hair. So with this hair, I did layer it, and I layered it with a razor comb, and I used the side with the larger teeth or longer teeth on it, and it came out really nice. It's flowing real cute. I didn't do too much before curling it, so I layered it before I curled it last time, and I just took my time and like did big sections, and I didn't go in too much with the razor comb because I knew that once I curled it, I was probably gonna go in again and cut like a little certain pieces here and there to make sure the curls and the hair like laid where I wanted it to. So if you're gonna use a razor comb, just make sure you take your time and cut the hair. All right, so to curl my hair, I'm using this curling iron. It's a Conair instant heat curling iron. This is what it looks like. It's honestly not the best curling iron, but this is the only curling iron I have right now. I normally curl my hair with my flat iron, but it's too small. I wanted like a big one. This is 1.5 inch curling iron, and I want like body curls. So we're just gonna make do with this. I'm gonna take my hair in big sections and I'm gonna curl them, and as I curl them, before I let them drop, I'm just gonna pin it so that the curl holds a little bit better. Okay, so I just finished curling my hair and pinning them. I'm gonna let it sit for probably like 5 minutes until it cools and sets in really good, and then we're gonna let it down, and then we're gonna see the final results. That is this hair, girl. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna start taking out my clips. Hopefully these curls set. And ooh, they definitely did. Okay. Okay, so this is how the curls came out. I'm just gonna run my fingers through them. I'm not gonna use a brush because I feel like it's gonna take away from it a bit too much. We giving bombshell, okay? All right, yeah, so I just ran my fingers through the curls, and I'm obsessed with how this looks. It looks so nice and full and sleek and luscious all at the same time. It's just giving what it was supposed to give, okay? It's definitely giving what it was supposed to give. And I'm actually gonna add like a little bit more layers to my bang just so it could lay a little bit better. So I'm just taking a long part of the razor comb and I'm just gliding it along there. And you can see it kind of creates that feathered look with the curls. Okay, that is it for this hair tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This came out so cute and so bomb. These curls, everything, okay? Everything. I will have the link to this exact wig in the description box for you guys to shop. There should also be a discount code there as well. I absolutely love how this came out. I can't stop like staring at myself. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.